Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us here at the Cabbage Patchers in Warrenpoint. We have just moved into new premises and we're in the process of planning the layout of what we're going to be doing and how we're going to operate here on this site. We're in the process now of building our open spaces as required by the COVID-19 legislation. We need very few tools to carry out what we're doing. We're keeping it as simple as possible. If anybody wants to copy what we're doing, all you need is a hammer, a tape, a square, a saw, a level, of course a pair of gloves, and a cordless screwdriver. And you don't need anything other than that to do what we're doing. Yes, the timbers that we're using to construct this outside area is 4x4 timber posts, 2x1.5 sawn timber, 4x1s, 8x2s, and a selection of odd sized timber. We'll use it as we find a need for it as we're going through the build process. It is a good selection of timber and we won't have to go very far or search very much to find the piece of timber that will fit and do what we're trying to do. A great selection of timber. We've got blocks, we've got postcrete for setting the posts in, and all the timber, most of the timber is treated, which means it's got a lifespan of about 15 years, which is great for doing the type of thing that we do here at the Cabbage Patcher. We've got our timber posts set in the postcrete. We had to dig a hole about 18 inches deep, set them in a line, put a line along the and make sure they're straight. Then we've done the bottom because there's going to be a planter along there with peas and beans and peppers and everything growing out of there. This is going to be an indoor planting area. So, as I say, because of the COVID regulations, we have to keep it open. So we've done all the timbers in a lattice effect. That's quite easy to do because all you do is cut a block 6 inches, space them each time, and then up and down you do the same thing. So it's just a very simple construction. You screw the carrier along the top and run the laths off a plate at the top of the container and down onto the lath at the wall. Again, as I say, a very simple construction and easy to follow. Well, as you can see, we've finished this structure here. It's practically completed now. The last thing we had to do was put the plastic covering over the top and down the side just to keep it waterproof, but still for it to be open air. We rolled out the plastic over the top and we fixed it round the 4 sides with 2x1 timbers, just nailed. We didn't fix anywhere round the top because we wanted to move freely in the airflow. And we've done the same type of thing down here. It's left loose at the bottom, it's left loose all the way through the middle there, but fixed at the top. As long as we have the airflow, we don't mind it flapping about just a wee bit. As a matter of fact, that's better because it would stop it from ripping. If there was no movement, it would just blow straight off. And that's more or less it. If you look at it front wise, it's quite pleasing to the eye. It's a serviceable structure, and now all we have to do is start on the other side and even it all up. It looks a wee bit lopsided at the moment, but we have a deck to construct over this side, and we're going to be busy for a week or two, or maybe more, doing this whole area is going to be decked out. Handrails here, slope up onto it, and a bit of a roof over the same as this here. So it'll be a nice even structure, and we'll let you see what it's going to be like a wee bit nearer the time that this is finished. Thank you for having a bit of interest in what we're doing here, and feel free to come down and visit us at any time and get stuck in along with the Cabbage Patchers charity of Warrenpoint. Thank you.